thinking about moving to Blue Springs, Missouri, and you're looking at that price point of $500,000, what can $500,000 actually get you in Blue Springs, Missouri? Well, you are at the right place. Today, I'm going to take you on a neighborhood tour of homes in the $500,000 to $600,000 range. Take you to 3 different ones, show you the neighborhoods, tell you a little bit more about Blue Springs. You're going to love this video because it'll give you an idea of what it really takes to move here into Blue Springs at that $500,000 price point. And you're going to be surprised at the homes. We're going to show you new construction. We're going to show you some a little bit older homes. They've been around for a little bit, but also we're going to show you a big old home at the very end that fits still underneath that $600,000 price range. And so you definitely want to stick around to the very end so you can get all the scoop on what it takes to get a home for $500,000 here in Blue Springs, and we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time on our channel and you want to know everything there is about living in the Kansas City area, in areas like Blue Springs, Missouri, then definitely tap that bell for notifications on our channel, subscribe to our channel so you can be the very first to know about the current market here in Blue Springs. Hello, my name is Jimmy Ezell. My wife Nikki and I are realtors with the Living in Kansas City team. And every day we get phone calls, text messages, and emails from people just like you and you and you. And so whether you're moving in 7 days or 7 months, feel free to reach out to us as all of our contact information is in that description box below. We'd be happy to help you make a smooth move here to Blue Springs, Missouri, or anywhere in the Kansas City metro area. Now, I'm actually, before we head over and see these homes, I want to just show you a little bit of downtown Blue Springs, a lot of history in Blue Springs. And so I want to just show you a little bit of some of the places down here. As you can see, City Hall, everything is down here. Then you've got like places like this. This is the bean counter. If you want to really get, I think I've had their chicken salad sandwich really good in there. Pizza shopping right here. You can see all the way down, and so we're not too far from here is 7 Highway as well. And so what ends up happening is if you go down this way, you'll run right into 7, and then that takes you to 70 and everything else. All right, so just a little bit. We just want to show you where we're at before we head into the car and head over and look at these homes in the $500,000 range. And so with that, yeah, let's do it. Let's hop in the car and we'll head over to our first home. Coming up on our first home here in the $500,000 range here in Blue Springs, Missouri. Pretty interesting. From $400,000 to $500,000 in Blue Springs, you actually can get quite a bit of home. And I'm going to show you that through this tour today. Fairly new construction neighborhood. You can tell by the trees, right? Like, I mean, you can see this neighborhood's only 2, 3, 4 years old, actually. Lots available for people to pick from. Beautiful home, a lot of 3-car garages here, a lot of 2-story, some ranches as well. What's great about this neighborhood too is it's very close to 7, and where, of course, you have just a ton of access to everything. But this particular home here is our low end for the $500,000. This one's at $519,900, okay? New construction built in 2021, basically. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3-car garage, 2821 total square feet. And so it puts it at about $184 per square foot. Very fairly new construction home for $184 per square foot is pretty good. And so, you know, one of the things about Blue Springs, everybody, so you understand, is that a couple things about medium household income in Blue Springs is about $84,075. The population is just under 60,000, right at about 59,000. The largest suburb that we have as you're going out of Kansas City on I-70, it's the biggest one. And then right before you go out of town, you've got like Lee's Summit, then Blue Springs. If you're trying to get to the airport, you've got a little bit of a drive there just because you're so far on the southeast side of Kansas City. So you've got a pretty good drive, so make sure that you plan for that. But there, I-70 going towards downtown, you'll run right into Arrowhead Stadium, Royal Stadium, and then of course your drive all the way down to downtown. You've got about a good, depending on traffic, 25, sometimes even 35, 40 minutes driving down there. Now the median home price in Blue Springs is right at just under 293,000. And then look, what's great is it continues to increase. Last year, again, about 2.7% increase. And so beautiful home here, another great neighborhood. What we'll do is we'll drive around the neighborhood, show you some of this neighborhood, and then head over to our next stop. right, we're now at our second stop here in Blue Springs in the 500,000 range, and you're gonna love this home here. You know, what's great about Blue Springs is that you get so much more home when you come out just a little bit further. We do a lot of homes in Johnson County as well, and for the amount of home that you can get in Blue Springs versus some of those like in Leawood, Overland Park, you definitely get a lot of home. And so you can see this neighborhood here actually, you know, it's been around for a little bit, but this home here actually was built in 2023. And so this one here comes in at 575,000, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2168 total square feet. And so it puts you about $265 per square foot. But you can see it's an absolutely gorgeous home, right? And so you just have this really, really beautiful neighborhood. A lot of, you know, what's great about this subdivision is it's not like a cookie cutter, you know, neighborhood where it's all new construction types, and they all look very similar. You look here too. I mean, just a lot of character in these homes. I mean, across the street's absolutely gorgeous too. And so I really like this neighborhood here. Once again, very close to 7, you know, not too far. One thing about Blue Springs too is that for all of you that are lake people, you'll love it. Blue Springs Lake, Lake Jacomo, Lake Lotawana not that far from here, and so you know, you've got all the fun stuff. Now we don't have we don't have beaches and mountains here in Kansas City, you know, especially where we live, Blue Springs. You know, you're not gonna have that, but you have lots of lakes, and so lakes are big here for people that live in Kansas City. And so some other fun things nearby here, the Burr Oak Woods Conservation, for 1,000 some acres that a lot of people in Blue Springs like to go to. And because of like where this neighborhood is, you can see that golf course on the other side too, with those trees. But you know, where this sits is because it's so close to 7, not that far from here. You literally, that can take you everywhere, and then gets you onto 70, and then you got your straight shot into everywhere else. One of the things too, you've got some of the best schools in the entire Kansas City area. Actually, Blue Springs ranks number 3rd in the best school district in the Kansas City area. A-rated schools, about a 15-to-1 student to teacher ratio. So, you know, if you're a family, that's one of the things about people relocating. If they're looking at least some of Blue Springs, you know, you're going to find out that, and we do have those videos on our channel. So if you want to do a little comparison, we've got pros and cons for Blue Springs as well as Lease Summit on our channel, full map tours. And then if you're looking just the other side of Kansas, we have all those as well, Overland Park, Leawood. We have all these different suburbs that we can share with you. So the good thing about being out here in Blue Springs is you're just like a little further out on I-70. And then, like I said, you've got your straight shot in to get into downtown, Royals games, Chiefs games, and then, you know, a little bit further out to the airport. So a beautiful home here. Enjoy this one. Let's take a little tour of the neighborhood, and then we'll head over to our last stop on this tour. Okay, we're coming up on our last stop here in this price point, 500,000 to 600,000. This is going to be our top end price point. And one of the things that I want to share with you is this particular neighborhood is, you can see it's a little bit older as we get ready to get into this this last home. You know, you're talking about a 30 to 35-year-old neighborhood. You can tell by the trees actually. Look how big this one is. And so, but still, absolutely beautiful home. Beautiful neighborhoods here. You can see there's all different types of styles when you come into these established neighborhoods. And so for some of you that like that, for when you're relocating or moving here, there's definitely a lot of neighborhoods we can point you into the right direction. And also, if you live in Blue Springs, definitely let us know what you love about Blue Springs as well. Blue Springs is one of those towns that, you're a little further out, but it's awesome because you can still get all access to all the fun things that are happening, in the city as well, and come out into the suburbs and just retreat out. But let's take a look at this one here. This one's at 598,000, 4-bedroom, 4-bath. But listen to this, 4,808 total square feet. There's like 2 master suites in this one, built in 1992, so puts it about 33 years old. Like I said, this neighborhood's about 35 years old, but 35 years old. So it puts it at $124 per square foot, but still, beautiful home, a lot of home. 4,800 square feet. It's a pretty big house. It's kind of misleading, right? But when you look at the pictures and things like that, you'll see all that. But then if you just look down the street here, you can see, they've got a very established neighborhood, but some really, really beautiful homes. I love the character of these homes here. One of the things about these type of neighborhoods too is when you can see there's no leaves on the trees right now, but when it is, we're about to hit spring, this neighborhood's gonna be gorgeous. And you can see there's a fire on this house here, but hopefully they get that fixed up if someone fixed this one. But so when you're relocating or moving here to Kansas City, if you have any questions, definitely reach out to us. What I want to do is be able to sit down with you, do a Zoom, answer your questions, make sure that everything is lined up for you so that you can have that smooth move here to Kansas City. We love Kansas City. We've been here, we've raised our kids, our grandkids are now here, our newest granddaughter. So we love, actually. Blue Springs is awesome too. I was just thinking about this. One of the reasons why we come here besides clients is my T-Mobile guy is over here as well. And every time we ever get an upgrade, we go see him, his old fraternity brother. But anyways, this is the end of this tour. I hope this tour helped you out so you get an idea of what $500,000 to $600,000 can get you in Blue Springs. You can see the different properties that we went to, from new construction to established, to big homes with lots of square footage. The proximity to the city where it's at. Lots of pros of living in Blue Springs, but there's also some cons. A little further out, if you travel a lot, you got to make sure you allocate enough time to get to the airport. We can help you with all that if you have any questions and finding that right neighborhood. And for all of you that are, looking between Blue Springs and Lee Summit, definitely reach out to us. On our channel, you can find videos on both cities to kind of weigh out what fits best for you. Lee Summit, of course, is much bigger, over 100-some thousand people in that city. Definitely a lot going on over there as well. All right, and so as always, I hope this video helped you out. Whether you're moving in 7 days or 7 months, reach out to us. All of our information is in that description box below. We'd love to help you make a smooth move here. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or set up that one-on-one Zoom. Our wish really is that you would, just have a smooth move here to Kansas City, stress-free, and let us help you do that. We love helping clients have just a great experience when they're moving to Kansas City, or whether it's across the country, or just move from another smaller town or another suburb as well. And so with that, hope you enjoy this tour. Thanks for watching this video, and definitely like it and subscribe to our channel too, so that way you can be the first to know what's going on in this current market here in Kansas City. It is changing, and you definitely want to be prepared. Whether you're moving or selling, or buying or selling, we can definitely help you out with that. So with that, hope you enjoy this video. Well, and until next time, we'll hope to see you around town.